pleasure to serve under your chairmanship, and I would like to congratulate the honourable member for Huddersfield for bringing forward this debate, and also on his excellent speech, which I think many of us found very stirring. It certainly reawakened in me the memory of a phone call in the middle of the night that came to our home when my cousin Eric sadly died in a road traffic collision. And I shall never forget the sight of my father, who was a typical Scot. He did not wear his heart on his sleeve, crying, standing in the kitchen of our home in Forfar. You've awakened, the Honourable Gentleman has awakened that memory in me because of his passion for this subject. I just want to take a few minutes, a few seconds really, not my entire time I hope, to talk about the privilege I had recently of attending a presentation on stage at the McRobert Theatre at the University of Stirling entitled Safe Drive, Stay Alive, which shows young drivers how dangerous the roads can be. All of the Year 4 and Year 5 pupils from the surrounding secondary schools in central Scotland attend this presentation. Frankly, Mr Hollowborn, they use shock tactics in a very dramatic production to really hammer home the message about the importance of being aware on the roads and how dangerous the roads are, and in terms of concentration when it comes to driving. I'd like to pay tribute to the team that I saw on the stage at the McRobert. PC's Vinnie Lynch and Andrew Starkey alongside Alan Faults, Patrick Boyle, David Galloway and Bill Taylor. David Galloway in particular deserves special plaudit. He talks about road safety and on the authority of someone whose life has been drastically changed by a road collision. It is intensely emotional and moving. It is an evening where it is hard to not shed a tear. The performance from start to finish works so effectively to truly convey the impact of a car crash. 2 seconds, which change lives forever, both physically and mentally. I'd like to just refer to something that one of the blue light services, people that spoke from the stage, said. Something that I shall never forget. When I go home from my shift at night and I lay my head on my pillow and I close my eyes, I see you lying in the wreckage of the car. No matter how hard that individual, that rescuer, tried to expunge that memory from her mind's eye, that is what she saw. It is my view that although this is a shock production, it is so important that the relatives of those who have died, from the voices of and testimonies of the emergency service first responders and the victims themselves, speaking to these young people can truly be a turnaround moment in appreciating and being aware of the importance of the danger of the roads. If every young driver could see this production and see through the eyes of a road casualty, I'm sure we would go a long way to ending the scourge of car fatalities among that age group. It would, I believe, teach lessons which would remain for a lifetime.